If you've been following my boys Sailing with Phoenix, you would know that today the journey is coming to an end. He is hitting Hawaii, but I have a gut feeling that the impact from this trip has just begun with his 1.5, 1.6 million followers. That's what I want to talk about in today's Daily Truth. I'm Anthony Michael Russo. It's Friday. I'm wearing the Hawaiian shirts, a little bit of patriotic flair because my boy Sailing with Phoenix is reaching his destination today. The story that has swept the country as it should because of the positivity. So, feeling a little flair, feeling a little due respect on my boy. Like this video, share this video, do all said things with this video because I'm going to get into some stuff today regarding the journey that he has taken, how it makes people feel, and how it sometimes depresses some of the people that I've seen in the comments, some people that I know, and the thought process that if this journey depresses you, what it might mean in your own life. All right, before I get started, as I have people joining, we've got a new speaking webinar, one-day event, well, technically two-day event, the free event Friday night, June 13th. Again, Friday night, June 13th. It is a speaking is your superpower. It is a 1 hour non-interactive webinar, but it's something where I'm going to give you the best information I can on how to properly use your voice. We then have a boot camp the next day. If you are interested, just go to speakingbootcamp.com to get registered. Again, that's speakingbootcamp.com. It's almost, what is that? I'm almost a month away. No, 3 weeks away. Make sure you check that out. I always do my Wednesday night speaking workshops, doubledownspeaking.com. You can register there for any of the next several weeks. Of course, the Bio Precision Make Wellness Peptides, getting close to the end of the month. I need some more people to jump on the bandwagon, y'all. I got my Fit and Energize in this bad boy right here. May look disgusting, but it tastes amazing. Can I flex in a Hawaiian shirt? It looks a little different. Anyways, that's what I got for you guys today. Go to my Instagram to learn more about the Make Wellness Bio Precision Peptides at Anthony Michael Russo. Again, that's at Anthony Michael Russo. Let's get in. Pay no attention to the cough. Let's get into Sailing with Phoenix and what this whole thing means on a molecular cellular level. I think it's what this guy has done. And I started following Sailing with Phoenix on day one. And if you're watching from OBBM, it's already a week later. It's, unless you're watching just on the things, but if you're watching it live on OBBM, it is a week later. But they do put this up earlier. But I want to get into this because this is, I have followed this dude's journey, every video, every story, every update, like a madman. Give you the quick synopsis. Guy leaves his 401k job, his regular job, cashes out his 401k, ends up sailing, decides he wants to sail, says he wants to sail across the Pacific Ocean around the world, and he's doing it. 6, 7, 8 months after, he decided to buy the boat, prepare it, learn how to sail on rivers, and now he is going in the big blue ocean. He's on day 23-ish, and he's making it to his destination with all of the issues that come up from sailing. There's been engines not working properly. There's been rudders that have been broken. There's been stuff that I don't know the names of, the jib, that he's had to fix along the way. This journey has not been easy. He's had seasickness. He's had random spider that's been hanging on for 23 days. He had a moth that was living with him that he was talking to. He also has Starlink, so he's been able to update us all the whole time. So that gives you the update. And he's gone from 10,000 followers who are already inspired that he quit his job before he even decided to, he decided a while ago, before he even jumped into that big blue ocean and started making the trip. People were inspired enough at that point. And then within the first several days, he reached 1 million followers, me being around 140,000. And people just fell in love with this guy's journey. I called him the real life Forrest Gump, kind of like when Forrest Gump ran across the country and people followed him. What's going on, Justin? People, Kelly, it's interesting you're watching because this message is for people like you. So you might want to stick around because you inspired this commentary. because what he's done is so amazing when you really step back and look, that he has just gone full bore and given it all up to do what he wanted to do and for his dreams. He of course has a potential spine injury, and that's why he doesn't know how much time he's got left. It's not just, yeah, there's, I've seen other comments, Kelly, that aren't just you. What's up, Cash? All right, so let me get really. I'm going to dive into this. So if you've been following Sailing with Phoenix, you know that the journey is coming to an end in the next 24 hours. He crossed the Pacific Ocean from Oregon all the way to Hawaii without really any major sailing experience, except for a deep dive for 6 months, 6 to 8 months, learning a bunch on YouTube. Very impressive. And I think his whole thing has become a metaphor for something that we all feel, which is the urge to leave it all behind and go after something real and something visceral and something that lights us up. So for some people, watching Phoenix sail lights this fire. If he can do it, maybe I can too. And this is how I feel. I get inspired. I'm like, this is amazing what this guy's doing. I love how he has become, like I was saying before, this real life modern day Forrest Gump, where he's inspiring people to create the little micro changes in their life that make life more fulfilling. That's how you should be inspired by Sailing with Phoenix. That's what should be the passion that you see. But for others, like the comment that I just brought up, it stings. It hurts. It depresses people. And it feels like this mirror that reflects everything that they've been avoiding in their life in the last 6 months, in the last 5 years, in the last 10 years. That feeling is not a weakness. That feeling is not true depression. That feeling, in fact, is a signal. If someone else's freedom makes you feel trapped, it means it's your soul screaming for change. It means it's your heart screaming for a change. Envy isn't evil in this case. It's energy. It just depends what you do with it. You get to choose where it goes, into bitterness or into bold action. Is it something that you can change? Is it something that you can evolve in your life? And here's the fun part. You don't have to cross an ocean. You do, however, have to cross the line from fear to movement. If it is hurting so deeply, then something massive in your life needs to change. This isn't, some people want the micro adjustment. I see it as like little things that I'm like, ooh, I need to enjoy life more. I'm 42. I'm seeing this guy live his dreams, and he's inspiring people, and he's doing all these things, and he's leaving this impact. A 23-day trip is leaving this massive impact on the world. But on the other side, if it is burning this hole inside of you, causing massive depression, causing pain and anguish every time you masochistically watch the video, then that means you need to have some time and figure out what ridiculously huge transformation you need in your life, in your business, in your personal life, whatever it is, that will create the same fulfillment that we are receiving from watching this guy Sailing with Phoenix. And the truth is, if someone else's dream is shaking you up like this, it is truly time to wake up and chase yours. And if you're chasing a dream and it's not working, then figure out how to change change that framework. And here's the thing, you're not mad at them for doing it. You're mad at yourself for not making the changes necessary. So remember, if Sailing with Phoenix's freedom offends you, it's time to claim yours. You're seeing someone live a wild, bold dream instead of you cheering, and it makes you feel low, restless, angry, whatever. It's not jealousy. It's your heart talking to you, telling you to call out. When someone's freedom stings, it's because your spirit knows that you are not free yet. That discomfort, it's a gift. It is a flare. It is a nuclear bomb trying to tell you that whatever you are doing in your life isn't for you, and that band-aid that you have to rip could cause a gusher, but it's a change that needs to happen. In no way, shape, or form should Sailing with Phoenix's journey depress anyone. You don't have to do the ocean sail. You don't have to do that, but you do have to stop sleepwalking through your life that you are no longer aligned with, no matter how much pain that causes. Phoenix didn't drift. He didn't drift in the ocean. He didn't drift on a river anymore. He decided that, and he chose that the discomfort of change over a slow death of regret is much better. The slow discomfort of change. So if the journey for sailing with Phoenix hits a nerve, then that means the nerve is still alive. That's the positive behind it. That means that there is still life and blood in the veins. It's not a bad thing to feel depressed at this point. It is just a sign that you need to change what you are going through and how you are feeling. So the question is, are you just going to keep going about your day and scrolling and all this stuff, or are you going to, is it time to actually start shifting? Your dream is not dead, but don't ignore the signs anymore. It's not healthy. That's what I got. All right. I'm looking at comments before I get done because there's a couple comments. Kelly, I mean, this was inspired by you. So it doesn't inspire me to do something. So maybe that's what you need to do for a period of time. Maybe that's it. PC, there's probably a lot of fear what the PC has on that boat. Hey, see? That's good. That's good, Kelly. There's a lot there, a lot to unpack. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Remember what I said. We do have a speaking boot camp that's coming up. Very specific dates. June 13th. Go to speakingbootcamp.com. It is free on Friday night. It is a free straight up webinar. I'm going to give you everything I can about the art of speaking and storytelling. In that hour, it is very beneficial. I encourage you sign up for it. And then I got a whole boot camp on Saturday if you'd like. But I really want everybody to make sure you're joining my Friday night webinar on June 13th. It should be a good one. I know it will be. I've already presented a similar version of it, and it was incredibly powerful. I look forward to seeing you guys there. Go to speakingbootcamp.com. If you want to join one of my Wednesday nights, you know how to do that by now, I hope. DoubleDownSpeaking.com. It's free for your first time. And then go to @AnthonyMichaelRusso on Instagram to see all the different links from my clothes, from the Be the Change shop, as well as Bio Precision Peptides, Make Wellness, Shake, 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 and take my final obligatory drink. Thank you, Cash. I appreciate you. We got to catch up. I got to figure out what happened with Texas and all that good stuff. So, and then last but not least, Century H2O water. Use Russo 10 for checkout. For the clothing, make sure you're using Truth for 20% off. God bless. Have a great rest of your day. And remember, the truth will always set you free. And don't surrender your pets. Don't be a garbage human being. God bless.